Welcome to Unit 6. This unit will provide information on available resources that can help provide you assistance while in the field. Hazmat information can be found in your IRPG on pages 54 through 56. These pages cover basic hazmat response and hazard mitigation, provide additional information on safe distances from hazardous materials for first responders, and provides phone numbers and contact information to agencies such as poison control. These are the pages you can find in your IRPG. COFMs has a few fire assessment tools that you can utilize. The Central Oregon Fire Management Initial Attack Fire Size-Up form contains a non-veg risk assessment. This includes a checklist and threat assessment. These tools are designed to assist incident commanders with making decisions and documentation to justify their actions. Agencies within COFMs also have their own pre-season completed risk assessments. These are based on their individual needs prior to any firefighting operations. As part of this training, COFMs has created supplement stickers that will be placed on pages 16 and 32 in your IRPG. This non-veg threat assessment can be found in your COFMs Size-Up packet. Operational risk assessments are also another tool in the toolbox. They provide hazard identification and awareness prior to any firefighting or incident response. This information is used for SOPs or predetermined modified non-veg fire response zones. These assessments also help establish standards of response to non-veg fires. This slide shows what an operational risk assessment worksheet looks like. The Emergency Response Guidebook is another tool to utilize. It provides information on different types of transported chemicals and the hazards associated with them. It's a guide to hazardous material placards. These are placed on semi-trucks hauling hazardous materials and bulk chemical tanks. It was designed by the DOT for use by first responders to help recognize hazardous materials. Here is an example of what hazmat placards look like on vehicles. Oregon State Fire Marshal has a hazmat response team. These units are made up of hazmat qualified firefighters combined from various fire departments within Oregon. These teams are available throughout all of Oregon. This resource is available for response to a true isolated hazmat incident, such as a major spill, and not an assumed risk, such as a hazardous smoke from burning trash. This is a map of the different hazmat team response regions throughout the state. Central Oregon fire departments have various agreements within and outside their fire districts and response areas. One department may be able to respond to a mutual aid on a Forest Service incident and another may not. If in doubt, just request what you need, and it can likely be figured out by the DO level to get you that resource. It is very important to fill out the correct paperwork if you have been exposed to any possible hazmat. If you are in doubt about the process and you feel you've had an exposure to hazmat that you want to document, ask your supervisor to assist you in completing the above forms as needed. Exposure reporting between cooperators can vary from organization to organization. If it's an emergency, provide treatment as needed and follow the MER if it's an emergency injury. Note any kind of exposure with official documentation. Notify your duty officers so they can make the proper notifications to the agency, organization, or company. If it's a non-emergency, notify your duty officers so that they can make the proper notifications. Note any kind of exposure with official documentation. If able, ask the cooperator what their process is for exposure reporting and try to facilitate helping their process. Here are sources for the content and material of this presentation. Here are some links to additional information.